Alright, so it's manga review time, because I ended up finishing reading War of the Greedy Witches, the latest, well, one of the latest series, from Homura Kawamoto, the creator of Kakegurui. So, the War of the Greedy Witches here is a death battle series that is something along the lines of Record of Ragnarok, but also Fate at the same time. So, War of the Greedy Witches here follows Jeanne d'Arc, who is one out of 32 historical and mythological female characters that gets dragged into a death battle to find out who becomes the strongest witch out of them all. Here she gets summoned to the demon realm by Agrat Batmalat, the queen of the demons, who is running this tournament called Walpurgis. Here we meet a bunch of the other witches that got dragged into it, one of which being Marie Antoinette, and we get to see how all these different historical characters will actually fight in the tournament. The root of all their powers seems to be coming from their powers of desire, in her case being the desire to reign. And in typical fashion, it is pretty much what some of the characters are actually known for. And as you can see, the artwork was pretty fantastic, but let's get into the meat of the story here. Right away, we're thrown into the first match of the tournament, featuring two characters you may be familiar with if you're a fan of Fate. One being between Elizabeth Bathory and Tomoe Gozen. And as I said before, every single character here has their own desires, and well, I guess we're gonna have to see what some of them are. So yeah, this first volume was actually a pretty good introduction to the concept. Has some pretty good artworks, has some pretty good action already, and it's just entertaining enough that I'll probably end up picking up more of the series, to be honest. Also, big shout out to Empress as always for sending me this review copy. I had a good blast reading this one. Yeah, and you can find this one in stores now. Volume 2 does not come out until April, so there is some time to grab this and read this one before then.